Customary huddle there for UAE. They'll want to give a good account of themselves against a side they've not really had a good going. They've played against Bangladesh on 3 occasions, but they've not really got out there and put across a win. But this time around, Mohammad Wasim and his boys will be eager to make it count against Liton Das's team. He wants to create a winning unit. They didn't have a great 2024. Yes, they ended on a high. Ahmed with a win against West Indies, a historic win on foreign soil, a clean sweep for them. But they'll want to continue with the momentum.
Almost certainly it's a brand new era for Bangladesh in T20I cricket, as Liton Das, who's been their outstanding performer for the last half decade or so, and finally given the reins of the side. And certainly they have a long protracted summer ahead. They have 2 matches here, then they head to Pakistan, then they have a tour of Sri Lanka as well. So they want to get on a winning note, test out the squad. They are pretty much at full strength at the moment, so it will be intriguing to see how they operate. And of course, batting first is never easy in T20I internationals in the UAE.
Yes, just talking about Bangladesh, they've not drafted Najmul Hossain Shanto and Soumya Sarkar in the playing 11 in this contest. Yeah, they'll want to rotate. They'll want to test the bench strength, which is fairly understandable. But they'll want the opening batters to just take them off to a good start. Good contest here between bat and ball.
Almost certainly watch out for this man in particular, Tanzeed Hassan, hard-hitting left-hander. I still remember that fabulous knock he played at Pune in the ODI World Cup against India. He got 60 odd and really took the Indian bowling to task, and certainly is a T20I specialist. He will be the one expected to be the aggressor in chief. Very similar to a Bangla legend, Tamim Iqbal, in the way he sets up and his shots. And he certainly will be very exciting indeed. Decent record, 22 average in T20Is. Strike rate a lot lower than he would like, but we have seen he is a big score maker. 350s in 19 games already.
Parvez Hossain Emon. Early days in his career, but make no mistake, he can punch above his weight. No better opportunity, no better setting to just amplify his effort and make everyone take note of it. And after deciding to bowl first, I'm sure UAE will want to make their captain feel vindicated.
Absolutely, and very interesting to see. It will be Dhruv Prashar, the off-spinner, who will be taking the new ball here. 18 wickets in his 15 games. And like you mentioned, Parvez Hossain Emon rewarded for his performances in the Bangladesh Premier League. Let's see if he can translate that at the highest level. So it's a brand new opening combo. Will be interesting to see. You expect the off-spinner to be able to create an impact versus a left-handed opening batter. Slip in place, so good to see UAE on the attack.
3 on the off inside the circle with a slip in place. 2 left-handed batters. Akbar Ali Khan says it's time for play. Dhruv Prashar with the ball, and we're all set for ball number 1 in the Walton UAE versus Bangladesh by Captain Mohammad Wasim. This one's high. Just a couple of bounces, and that's how he gets off the mark, Tanzim, and so does Bangladesh.
The invitation was there with mid-on in the circle, and good conviction in that shot coming in from Tanzeem Hassan. Slightly over pitch by Dhruv. There you can see flighted delivery within his arc, and he had the confidence and self-belief to clear that fielder. Didn't quite middle it, but getting off the mark with the boundary is always a confidence booster. So far, pretty sedate start here for Bangladesh.
Rocks back on the back foot, and he's got plenty of bat on this one to get the first home run in the very first over. Bangladesh making intentions very clear early on.
Yeah, it was a long hop that deserved to be punished, and this man will not spare you. Too short, lightning quick feet, hopping on the back foot, and up and over cow corner into the Sachin Tendulkar stand. A blazing start for Bangladesh, and that's what we want to see, some entertainment for this series.
That takes the edge. Matiullah strikes in his first over. On debut, he's making it count. UAE celebrate, and Tanzid just plays a nothing shot to walk back to the dugout.
Oh, brilliant from the UAE. Fabulous catch by the keeper, Rahul Chopra. He had to compensate for no slip, and it was a fuller delivery, slightly wider. No issues with the front foot, thankfully, for Matiullah. Just chased it outside off. And look at that catch, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from Rahul Chopra. And what delight for the debutant. Wicket in his very first over, and a big wicket at that. Tanzeed has to depart. Bangladesh are 13 for 1.
This time moves in the crease, sweeps it, it has enough legs to race away for a 4. You've got to play the angles, you've got to manufacture the shots and make full use of the first 6 overs, and that's exactly what Parvez is trying to do.
Absolutely intelligent stroke there. Just got across on that off stump and swept it down and just had to miss the 45 fielder. Jawadullah, save your legs on this outfield.
This one's high and this one's handsome as well. He's drilled that over long gone, was waiting for the fuller delivery, and his eyes lit up on this occasion.
Floaty delivery in the slot, and Parvez Hossain Emon. Beautiful shot, lovely bat swing, and that was always 6. The sound of the blade. Great start here for Emon. Can he make it count?
Picked up beautifully, as flat as it can get, and he fetches maximum. Nonchalantly he clears the ropes, and that's the class and carnage of Liton Das. What a way to end over number 4. It's 35 for 1.
In his first over is back in action.
Driven and driven hard, gets a boundary on the very first ball.
Well, that is class from Parvez. Just a great flow of the bat, and that'll give him tons of confidence. He's looked good, but that shot is even better. On the up, and just puts all the power behind it, beats the fielder at covers. No chance for anyone to stop that. It's gone like a tracer bullet.
Aerially played, he's got enough meat, and the ball has gone through the roof of the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. That's a beautiful maximum there.
Well, biggest of the night so far, and the cheer is the loudest. What a hit. Straight down. Look at that flow of the bat. Such elegance, but too much of power as well. And great timing. Thoroughly entertaining. This from Parvez, and that's gone on.
A beautiful delivery there. Yorker length. The finger was raising, and Liton Das will have to walk. Big wicket there. Liton Das, the skipper. Look at the dejection on his face as he will take that long walk back.
Well, game-changing moment this. They were looking for a breakthrough, and Jawadullah has brought that for UAE. Let's look at that again. Well, it was hitting the stumps, but I think Liton Das a bit unlucky. But Jawadullah, he'll enjoy that. He's got a big wicket, and that might just put the brakes on the run scoring for Bangladesh. Liton Das out for 11 of 8. It's 49 for 2.
Aerial and whacked. Maximum.
Well, that was not a bad delivery. It was just a super shot from the in-form Parvez. What a hit. Stand and deliver. No chance for the fielder at long on. Clears his front leg. Full swing of the bat. Beats the fielder and gets 6 runs.
Yeah, authoritative, absolutely authoritative there, Parvez. Slow, full, and this time even bigger. This has gone outside the stadium. Maximum for Parvez.
Well, if you thought the previous shot was good, this one is even better. Parvez is thoroughly entertaining every fan in the ground. That is another clinical hit. Ballistic from Parvez, as that one was in the slot. And he goes the full Monty. Back-to-back 6s for Parvez.
As a batter, probably you anticipated that. It bowled slightly backward to be replaced. Full toss and gone. This time over the umpire's head. Get a maximum.
Well, you can't be bowling full tosses at this stage, especially to somebody like Parvez Hossain Emon. He moves on to 47. That's easy pickings for a man in form. Batting of the highest caliber. Straight as an arrow over the bowler's head. And it's gone the distance. 3 sixes in the over. He's lit the Sharjah Cricket Stadium on fire.
Emon inching closer to his maiden half-century. Will he get it in this over? One last delivery to go. Oh, streaky! The ball is reaching towards the fence and Emon will raise his bat. Will get his half-century. Oh, it's a bye. Okay, Emon, you'll have to wait.
Well, everybody is going to wait for that 50.
Getting to his maiden T20 half-century. That's drilled down the ground. That's a magnificent shot. And that'll run away towards the boundary. What a brilliant way to get to your maiden half-century. Magnificent batting this by Parvez. 51 of just 28 deliveries.
A maiden 50 for the young, talented Parvez Hossain. They are delighted. They came in numbers to support the Tigers. Batting beautifully here at Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Timing, flair and intent written all over his knock.
5 sixes and 3 boundaries in those 51 runs. But he knows that breakthrough. First delivery, makes room for himself, then drills it over long off for a maximum. That's a magnificent shot to welcome Zohaib into the attack.
What a good start for young leggy. Leaking runs are the bowlers of UAE. Complete domination from these two batters. Yet again was a class shot coming from Ridoy here. A fuller delivery, rightly punished.
And not a very good delivery from Zohaib to start, but that was a magnificent shot. Tremendous timing on that. Goes once again, it's flatter, one bounce and into the rope she goes. 10 runs of the first 2 deliveries. This is not a very good start here for Zohaib.
This has been the problem with the spinners, except Haider Ali providing that width. He was forced to bowl towards the off-stick channel, making room, and what a connection. Manages to keep it away from the reach of that long off field.
Outside edge, and that'll be another wicket. That's a magnificent delivery. That was a quick delivery by Jawadullah. He was clearly beaten by pace. Mehdi will have to take the long walk back.
Wicket number 49 for Jawadullah. What a performance. The right time providing breakthrough. Astute captaincy from Mohammad Wasim, getting back his speed star. And responded to the call of Mohammad Wasim is Jawadullah. Good catch taken by the wicket keeper. So short stay for Mehdi. Wicket number 4 goes down for Bangladesh. Mehdi Hassan managing just a couple of runs. It's 112.
Those occasions. Last ball. And this time, it's the batter who wins that little contest. Parvez ensures that the over is finished on a high with a max. 1, 2, 3 for 4.
Meanwhile, it's going to be Haider Ali. Oh, this is high. Is it long enough? You bet it is. Yet another maximum for Parvez Hossain Emon.
Well, he's taking the opposition by the scruff of the collar. Literally toying with every single bowler's stats. Width, short, a punishable length, and punished. Straight underneath the book.
As Zohaib Zubair will continue. Dragged down and launched. Over long leg for 6.
Very first delivery of the fresh over. And almost felt like that he had hit the escape button. Zakir Ali gets his first 6. Rank poor delivery down the leg side. Short. A gift of sorts.
And that too to Zakir Ali, who was struggling overall for his strike rate. That will break the shackles, to say the least. One more. Is it long enough? Not quite. Excellent catch taken by Sanchit. So Zohaib Zubair bounces back with a wicket.
Well, yeah, a big wicket there. Zakir was just trying to loosen up. The way he had hit that first six, he had no problems with the front foot there. Sliced, went aerial, stayed in the air for a fair bit. And Sanchit Sharma, we've been talking about him. Very safe pair of hands, taking that catch to get rid of Zakir Ali. He's gone 13 or 14.
Bounce back. This is high, and it will travel. Parvez Hossain Emon has sent it onto the roof.
Wow, look at that. They've lost half a dozen balls already to this man. Are you looking to bill him for those losses? He's definitely entertained one and all. This one was a hittable length for sure. And the ball
80 of 45. This one's hit straight down the ground. No chance for Mohammad Wasim, and if he can't stop that, don't think anyone else can.
The 150 comes up with that boundary for Bangladesh. That was another very good hit from Parvez down the ground. He's been very strong down the ground. A touch too full there by Matiullah, coming into a new over. That was from the middle of the bat, and
Attempted Yorker, low full toss, hit straight to Wasim, and he grabs hold of that one. Big relief for Mohammad Wasim. Celebration time for Matiullah.
well, that's a very big wicket in the context of the game. Remember, we're towards the end of the innings. Just
Emon, let's have a look. Has it landed behind the crease? Some part of the foot, delivery. Shuffles, played that in the air, that's in the gap as well. One bounce over the ropes, and four more for Parvez Hossain Emon.
that's a tremendous shot from Parvez. Moving across his crease and then opening up that offside, playing it in the gap. That's been the key to his batting today. He's been picking up gaps at will. Not a good delivery. Touch to
Emon. Full toss, another big hit, and another six. It's gone the distance. He moves on to 96.
Well, the carnage continues here. This has been a magnificent over for Bangladesh and Parvez. On to 96 of 50. Remember, he had given a chance of a low full toss. On the second delivery was a no ball, but now on this occasion, he's made the most of it. Got behind that ball nicely and made sure that he played it as straight as possible.
No half measures from Parvez Hossain Emon. Full swing of the bat, gets all the power behind it and clears the long off. Come Matiullah, last ball of his spell, takes the single, gets to the non-striking end and completes his 100. What a moment for Parvez Hossain Emon. The fastest T20 international 100 for this southpaw. A moment to remember, a moment to cherish for Parvez Hossain Emon and every Bangladesh cricket fan all over the world.
Well, it's been a magnificent innings. 100 in just 53 deliveries. Applause from the dugout as well. He's really given a lot of entertainment to the crowd. What a knock this has been in his 8th T20 international. 5 boundaries, 9 sixes. Look at that strike rate, 188.68.
What a moment. Etched in history. Only the second centurion for Bangladesh in T20 internationals at the historic Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Will be the end of the over. 19 overs, 185 for 6. Last over, 6 legal deliveries left for Bangladesh to get to 200 and plus. It's going to be Parvez Hossain Emon on strike. Clean bowled. Javadullah strikes. And Parvez Hossain Emon's magical innings comes to an end.
Let's have a look at the front foot here. No problems for Javadullah. That was a good delivery. That's probably the first time Parvez is trying to go across the line. Normally he's just played down the ground, and that has brought him a lot of success. And the first time